You did.
Talking anymore about that crazy woman who shoulder checked him in the hallway.
Roland,
But
well, you need to start again. You were muted at the beginning.
I was?
Yes,
Yeah.
we couldn't hear you. So I'm going to introduce you again, and then you can start. You ready? No One Ever Asked, written by Adrien Royce, performed by Roland Tech.
Was in a pretty mellow mood today. He's not talking anymore about that crazy woman who shoulder checked him in the hallway. I gather he can be a tad immovable when he passes someone in those narrow hallways. The aide told me the woman's been there for a very long time. They said they got her on some new meds, so hopefully that will just help the whole situation. I called because I wanted to let you know he did seem concerned again about another mysterious disappearance of all his clothes. But at the same time, he sounded sort of giddy about the adventure with this very nice woman who helped him form a clothing search party. Listen, Father's Day is next Sunday. It's on my mind. I would love to send him something, since my brother is, a father. Well, your father. Maybe a sort of care package. I don't know. Is there anything that you think he needs? Like, oh, okay, T-shirts, great. Fruit of the Loom or Hanes or okay, small. Funny, I'd never picture my big brother as a size small. I guess now, since he lost so much weight. Anything else? Toothbrushes, sure. Of course, toothbrushes. Soft, medium? Okay. Colgate, soft. Okay. Any particular brand of toothpaste? Oh, right. Okay. With cavity protection.
Right.
Nothing with whitening. He hates it. Well, he ought to know. Oh, sure thing. Floss. Yeah. Real floss, not those floss pick things. Right? Old school all the way, right? Do they even know he's a dentist? Maybe he could, instruct the others in good dental hygiene or something. Because, he does talk a lot about not being able to work there. It seems to really frustrate him. Right, okay. I'll leave a message with the activity director. Okay. You never know. I mean, well, I've got the list. Shopping tomorrow for my brother, for your dad. Yes. He has been calling me kiddo. Yes, just like you said he would. It's very sweet, though. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's lovely to hear. It means I get to be on the other end of that fatherly conversation as his son, who he clearly loves so deeply. I mean, I think you know how much he loves you. That is so... Hey, kiddo is certainly better than what he used to call me.
Uh-oh. We lost you again.
We can't hear you.
Mike is...
I'm just embarrassingly...
better.
Yeah.
I'm just... Better? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Kiddo.
Technology! I'm just embarrassingly overwhelmed with gratitude that you said, of course, to the sister when she asked if she should give me your number. Yeah, I know. Again, I don't know why my sister first called you to ask if it was okay for her to give me your number. I mean, well, I have my suspicions, don't you? I mean, or maybe you know less about me than my insecurities would have me believe. Was it kindness or a cover-up when you said you only knew me as the mysterious uncle? That email from my sister about your dad was our first contact since my mother died. Yes, a long time, 17 years. I'm sincerely grateful she put me in touch with you. I do love your dad very much. I was devastated to hear. You know, when our mother passed, your dad was the only one in the family to reach out. Until I reached out for your number, the last communication from my sister was that, oh, yes, it was that to tell me that your grandmother was at the front desk of my building in a little brown paper box. Was my third portion of her ashes. Can you imagine? 1/3 for each of us. One for me, one for your dad, one for my sister. I mean, she was concerned about splitting things up evenly. Perhaps it was because my father left more to me than anyone else when he died. Maybe my sister kept more than I ever knew. I mean, what is 1/3 of one's mother's ashes? What does it look like anyway? I mean, I wouldn't know. Anyway, when my father was on his deathbed, my sister ran to the banks. I shouldn't tell you this, but she ran to the banks trying but failing to cash out accounts in my name. That was one good thing to learn, you know. Banks really do frown on attempted fraud. The ashes? Yeah, no. My husband, right, Jesus, you know about him. Well, Jesus and I, we let the ashes fly away into the East River. Hoped my mother would find her way to my father in the briny deep of La Jolla's Pacific Ocean. You're right. East River to the Pacific Ocean. I mean, oh, that actually would be a miracle. So, lots of miracles. You said yes to a call from your gay uncle.
Oh.
And I called. Miracles never cease.
Bravo.